Hello! For those who doesn't know me, hello, I am leave, whatever you want to fucking call me. So, today, I will be explaining what's happening, or what has been happening, you know. I will talk about stuff that is a bit easier for me to talk about, like role plays, art, etc., you know, to the hard parts, like my court case. So before we get into the video, I would say, if I stutter or pause, it will be because I'm trying to read what I had written down so I don't get off track. Because I tried doing an update video, I completely failed without a script. And I feel like doing a script will be probably easier for me to focus and don't lose out of track. So if I also get emotional at the end, don't worry about me. Just don't worry about me. I'm good. So, and this is not good handwriting of me, so just a heads up. If I say something really stupid, you fucking know what the fuck that is. Not the whole point. If you hear my fan in the background, I apologize. I'm hoping that the background music will, I guess, not hear it. I don't know. But first, at the launch of my channel, I haven't uploaded for a while, or well, 2 weeks, yeah, but you know, will it be 3? Well, it'll be 3 soon, you know. But I was struggling on a lot of stuff, and some stuff it was basically for a while, including like all the way back in elementary school. But it was more stressful and not just, how do I explain this? But it was more stressful and not just doing skins and thumbnails. It was mostly about my court case, especially during my entire middle school year. And that's where the court case actually started, when I was back in middle school. But I will not talk about that at the moment. But for those who hasn't seen my Twitter or my community post, you know, there are new roleplays coming up, you know? Despair Academy, Conquest of the Pantheons, FTR Into the Abyss, the FNAF Security Breach, and a roleplay that I'm not sharing just yet. But Despair Academy is coming up pretty soon, actually. The trailer is actually going to be launching tomorrow, so get ready! So, or well, later today, possibly, depends. But all I have to do is, well, wait for the intro for the episode 1. I'm just posting a trailer, just a heads up. I should have updated that till now. But for those who doesn't know what Despair Academy is all about, it's basically Danganronpa in a nutshell. Even though it literally is. But I'll be playing as a character named Yamato Ito, which is an Ultima. Their Ultima is fucking, what's he called? Story writer. I don't even know my own characters by the amount of stress. Okay. Anywho, not the whole point. That one was off the script for those who are wondering. Okay. I am planning on recording Conquest of the Pantheons. Why did I say Pantheons? What the? Wait, not Pantheons. Fuck, I said it weird. I don't know why. But pretty soon, actually. I have to re-record episode 1 due to reasons. But I would say I am gonna love episode 1 actually for Conquest of Pantheons. So I hope you guys get ready for that one actually pretty soon. But the rest of, you know, the roleplays, which is like fucking FDR Into the Abyss and FNAF, are still in planning, you know, and especially my personal roleplay, which is, that will be coming up pretty soon. But for those who doesn't know about the FDR Into the Abyss, it's basically a FDR spin-off, but it's more of a horror story, basically, I would say. Basically, it's kind of the twisted end. So there will be an application down in the description if you'd like to check that out and help out, please. Please. Anywho, not the whole point. So I hope you guys get ready for those. And for those who doesn't know, I used to be in Reforgers. I know! And I dislike my fairy tale character due to a fucking reason. This is why I can't do, like, pink characters half the time, but not the whole point. For those who knows, you know. But I lost motivation in Fairy Tale Reforged Season 1, and I lost motivation to do Demon Slayer Reforged. Well, I finally got motivation to do Demon Slayer Reforged, actually. Did. Will I ever probably post it? I'm hoping so. Know why? Yeah, I'm just hoping so. But I'm hoping that I don't lose motivation. That's the thing. I'm hoping I don't lose motivation, because I've been losing motivation half of the time, probably because of the amount of skins I have to do. But you know, it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna be alright. Just don't worry about me too much, okay? I'm gonna be good. Okay, friends, you're a different side point. You know me too well. You understand half of the things I'm fucking doing. And half the things you don't even know what the fuck I'm doing with my life. So now it's time for me to talk about, you know, my FNAF series. What the fuck's happening with my FNAF series? You might be, you're giving me the sassy tone. I know. For those who hasn't seen my tweets, one my tweet, because I actually tweeted it recently. I lost motivation for that, actually. I've lost motivation on recording that. I lost fucking I don't even know why I want to record an episode of the last one after Star bringing Spring Bonnie and Foxy back home. I completely lost what else to do other than, yeah, we're bringing Foxy back. What else? I didn't know what else to do. And the thing is, part of me is like doing in FNAF, but like, well, not doing, what the fuck? Part of me is like, I don't really like doing what I've been doing so far in FNAF. And the other side of me is like, yeah, you like what you're doing, you know, so far in your, you know, FNAF. So I'm in a mixed feeling of them both. So I am a bit lost in my FNAF series at the meantime. So if I want to finish FNAF or remake my FNAF series, which is hard for me to choose due to a special reason, which you'll kind of find out soon. But FNAF is basically on a 50-50 at the moment for me, if I want to finish or not. But I probably can work things around when it comes to FNAF sister location, possibly, I don't know. But that's something you'll have to find out. I'll probably do like a community post if I flat out just give up on FNAF and probably redo the entire FNAF series, or probably make a new FNAF series. I don't know, it depends. I'm still thinking. So, next, what we're going to talk about is I have an art channel. I also have a fucking Discord, which you'll see in the description. And I also have a new Twitch. I don't know what the fuck happened. My password fucking changed. Yeah, I don't know how my password fucking changed out of nowhere. I saved my passwords. I don't know why the fuck it changed. So, I have a new one, which is the tree leaf. Wait. Yeah, the tree leaf, which you can follow me on that Twitch now. It'll be in the description down below with my other socials. Anywho, not the whole point of me self-promoting myself. I have an art channel, which is literally called the tree leaf. But that channel is basically my art channel because for those who doesn't know, I've been thinking about this for quite a while actually. On if I want to continue doing speed paints and shit on my, you know, my main channel, which is my role-playing / gaming channel. I don't know what the fuck my channel is anymore at this point. But, you know, I wanted to do something like that. And I thought on, like, if I mix with artwork, and I felt like it's, I don't know. I just didn't like the fact. I started to overthink a bit if, like, I don't know. I just wanted to separate them both. So I made an art channel. And I'm trying to post more on my art channel, for those who hasn't noticed from one of my community posts. So if I slowly upload it on here, it's probably because I'm trying to draw a bit more on my art channel. And the thing is, ever since I took a little bit of a break on making HD skins and other shit, I felt a bit more free to draw, other than just HD skins character wraps, you know? I felt a bit more free, and same goes for thumbnails. Thumbnails is a bit of a different story. But for those who doesn't know, I made like the blushing Hachiro, and you know, the Alistair and Hachiro on the beach. Okay, not the whole point. Why did I say it like that? Okay, but yeah, I've been trying to work on my art channel a bit more, and I'm hoping I get to do more of it. So there, maybe one day in the future I'll do animations or animatics. I don't know whatever the fuck it is. I don't know. Might think about it, you know, maybe. Well, if I ever have enough time for that shit, you know. I have thought about that for a long time, actually. Holy shit. Yeah, I've been thinking about that for a long time, and I'm like, do I make an animation? Do I fucking do animatics? And I realize it's gonna be a bit hard because I'm doing a bunch of lot of shit. But, you know, like I said, everything I do, I just fucking get those shit done. Get those shits done fast. But what's gonna be harder for me is high school. Let's go. School always takes up my entire time, which is going to be okay, no why, because I work around a lot of shit. Whoever's, like, if, let's just say a friend is commissioning me, like, well, not really commission. I usually do my friends, like, thumbnails and shit for free, because friends, I'll do anything for you. Okay, actually not anything. Not anything. Don't actually expect that. But, you know, I like helping a lot of friends. But if I don't know people, I just fucking I'd rather get commissioned. Yo, pay me $5. No. But, yeah, I'll basically do, like, let's just say a friend of mine, let's just call him, I don't know, fucking Jimmy. Jimmy. Let's just name it Jimmy. But if Jimmy commissioned saying, yo, I don't know, what's in my room? I want you to draw me with my backpack with cursive writing is my baggy purple hoodie and pants. Yeah, can you draw that for me as a thumbnail? And I'll be like, yeah, sure. You know? And I'll probably ask you if I can, like, record that to post on my fucking art channel. I'm fucking, I lost what the fuck I was talking at this point. Was I off topic on my fucking script? Yes. Holy shit. But, you know. Yeah, whatever the fuck I started ranting on. Holy shit, I need to stop looking at other shit and focus on this damn script. Holy shit. This is why I fucking decided to write a fucking Google Doc over what I want to discuss. Because I know I get off topic, and I think this already fucking failed for me. I'm just gonna find a random thing that I never talked about in this entire script and fucking continue it. I already fucking talked about the channel. How much I've been wanting to do that. You know, the main channel, blah blah blah. This character, blah blah blah. Okay, we're gonna explain about my other channel of the fucking, you know, mascot. For those who doesn't know, my mascot is basically a fucking elf demon thing. But for my other channel, which is my art channel, they're actually basically a little elf, you know, a small child elf. So don't fucking ship that character. Because they're a fucking minor. And not only that, they're a fucking child. And the reason why I'm saying that that character is a child is because And I'll probably pop up the fucking character. I don't know, it depends. But that character was supposed to be in a roleplay called Fairy Tale. In a different, it's a different fairy tale, not the fairy tale before. It's just a different fairy tale I was in. And I believe she was like a 5 or 6-year-old. I believe. I don't remember at this point. I don't remember. I don't know if I still have her info. I don't know. But yeah. And for those who doesn't know me, that's why I go by 2 names, which is Star, which is yeah, and I go Star and Leaf. Star is for, you know, my OC Star, aka my demon, and Leaf as my, you know, art channel mascot. So I like, and every time I hear Leaf or Star, I get happy. Oh, I don't know why. I just discussed my own actual fucking name. But yeah, now you guys get to know about them. Yeah. But I'll probably won't just be doing speed paints for my art channel. So, and for those who are new and wondering about my pronouns, I go by he, they. So yeah, with Star/Leaf. I also have another name, which is Midnight, which I'm kind of thinking on that if I still want to be named that too. I'm still, it's dependable. I don't know. I'm still thinking about that in the meantime. But you know, I'm thinking on animatics and animation. I'm still thinking about that, but I think I'm probably just gonna do it in the near future. I'll probably do small little animatics for, like, I don't know, like trailers and shit. Well, not this upcoming trailer that's coming in tomorrow. Okay, I should not start promoting myself. I'm probably just gonna link this fucking document in the description if I keep on getting off track. Holy shit. Oh, yeah. Did the recording just fucking stop? No, it did. Okay, good. Now, it's time for the hard part. My chord, which I need to start actually focusing, because this is actually something I'm gonna be down being serious. Oh god. And I'll be also, I haven't added this into my thing what I'm about to discuss, but I will discuss this now, because when I say it's getting worse, it's literally getting worse. So for those who doesn't know, I go to therapy because I'm mentally ill, and I still am. A few months ago, I was supposed to, which is like a month or two, I don't remember, but I was supposed to go to a doctor about this medication, which the medication I was supposed to be on, which is mood swings and antidepressants, from, you know, getting a doctor description. Was it called description? I'm hoping I'm getting this fucking right. Like fucking doctor description. I'm hoping I'm fucking saying that right. Or if it's called fucking something else other than like description, then okay, then I'm fucking stupid as fuck. Holy shit. Oh god. Okay. My mom, I'm gonna be honest, my mom never took me to a doctor or a dentist. I'm gonna be fucking honest with you. The only people who took me to the doctors or a dentist was my father. I'm gonna be honest, I feel like if my dad wasn't doing the thing that he had done to me back then, I would choose him, but the thing is, I'd rather not be in that fucking toxic household. So I kind of glad that I'm here, to be honest, and chase my fucking dreams. But if my dad actually handled himself, got himself a good house, probably, I don't know, whatever the fuck he did, and my grandma wasn't a bit more toxic, I would probably fucking live there. Because I'm gonna be honest, other than my dad, like, probably just, I guess, take care of me and my brother more, if my grandma wasn't toxic, I feel like she'll be better than the both of them. Flat out honest. I'm gonna be 100% honest. She took care of me and my brother more than my dad took care of us while growing up. And the fact was, I was halfly scared of my dad during the time because what he had done to me, which you'll find out in a bit. I'm already getting off track, not the whole point. So, recently, which is a few weeks ago actually, I opened up my therapist about, that I was having hallucinations. Wowee! Star, you have hallucinations? Yes. And I've been having... I don't think my therapist will remember I've been hearing voices in my head. But for those who doesn't know my real name, I'm actually Madison, you. I love how I said you to my own fucking name, okay. But it says, it always says my name a lot, and usually, and this is weird in my end, but it changes its voice whenever it calls my name. It can be like my family's voice, or my friend's voice, or basically anyone. And one time, it went a bit different. It wasn't a friend, it wasn't like anything. It never came out of a fucking movie or shit. This one was a bit different. This one, it felt like it knew me. That's the thing. It felt like it knew me, but the thing is, I knew it was fake the moment I heard the voice, because the voice sounded a bit demonic, I would say. I don't know how to explain the voice that I've heard, because I would use voice mod, but the thing is, I can't pay like when you like mix shit around. I don't remember what the fuck it's called when it comes to mixing shit, but the voice, just imagine like a messed up voice, like if you know FNAF as well as I do. Well, okay, I'm a okay, yeah, you get the point. If you heard like animatronic voice from like a FNAF, like Molten, or yeah, just imagine Molten voice, but way more, I would say deeper. I know it was deep. I would say it's just more broken. I would just fucking say that for context. And I love how I did add those shit to my script, but it's fucking whatever, because I'm gonna discuss this anyway. Because I ain't gonna fucking hide this shit. But, And I actually haven't informed my therapist about that, which is a good thing, but... And you'll understand what I'm about to understand why I'm not really opening up to my therapist a bit more in a few more minutes. But it was fucking weird. I never heard a voice like that. So, continuing on. Since my mom didn't really take me to the doctors, it made my therapist a bit more concerned why she hasn't been taking me to the doctors till my last therapy appointment, which is not the Zoom call, which is fucking like last Tuesday. It was like last Tuesday where I had to go in and go in her office and shit. She decided, she was like, yeah, I'm gonna push your mom a little bit more, just take me to the doctors, which kind of worked actually. So I'm going to actually go to the the fucking doctors for once after fucking years. What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, I'm probably just hallucinating, but where was I? What the fuck? Hold on, let me go back to my fucking script. Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking link my, document what I've wrote down for this entire video, because I'm already failing at this entire video. But it worked. She's taking me to the doctor's, which is August 2nd, which... Fuck you, Mom. Why would I say fuck you to my mom? That's so rude of me. Just pretend I have a serious face on. Yeah. But... So, I'm going to be going to the doctor's on the August 2nd, which is the worst timing, because I believe in this August 2nd, 22? 22nd? Not 22nd, wait. 2 2s. I thought of ballerina. Okay, yeah, just August 22nd. There we go. Okay, on August 22nd or 21st, that's when my school starts, and I am fucking having anxiety. Not the whole plate. So, going to the doctor's, but ever since ever since I've opened up about the incident at the hotel of what my dad had done, which you'll understand in a bit, it got worse, which never got worse. Usually I see like three or four like shadow figures, but after that, everything. Would you stop fucking appearing for once so I can finish this shit? Okay, sorry. I need to look at my screen more. Okay. I'm hallucinating for those who are confused what the fuck who I'm talking to. Oh god. Holy shit, this is hard for me now. Ever since I opened up, it went crazy. The hallucinations went out of whack. Out of normal. And the thing is, there's only 2 hallucinations I can see, which is a shadow with a smile across its face, and there's another version of me who looks really messed up in a hospital clothing, which I don't know if I'll put it on screen either, but I'm planning on like drawing something like that for people to get the context of what the fuck I've been seeing. And I drew that actually to my therapist when I was in her office last time, and so she kind of understand, and I kind of also fucked up in the drawing because in the other side of me with the hospital, other than just wearing a hospital clothing, I looked torn up. Like, I was missing a fucking eye. I believe it was my left eye? Or my right eye. I don't remember. It was left or right. And I lost my left or right arm. That was great. And I could see my bones sticking out of my entire body. I'm sorry if this is triggering everyone. I should have said trigger warning. Oh shit, I'm so sorry. Oh god. But I just looked messed up. I had blood on me and more. I'm not gonna go any further just to not trigger anyone else other than I forgot to say trigger warning. I'm so sorry for those who just got triggered. Holy crap, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm apologizing so much already. Holy crap. But yeah, it's getting worse. And it also got worse like on what day was yesterday. It was, I believe, the 28th or the 29th. No, it was the night of the 28th, where and the thing is, I was so fucking happy, but I was, wanting McDonald's, same goes for my brother, and the McDonald's website was like, yeah, we're open till like, our diner, like the diner area was open at like fucking 10. It fucking lied, and the thing was, we brought, for those who doesn't know, I have a little dog named Kay now. He's a good puppy, even though he fucking bite my limbs off. Not really, but we were like taking him for like a little walk for the first time, which he was pretty much scared, so he was right by me half the entire time. So, such a good dog owner. Through his face. Which, it kind of pissed me off, so I was like, you know what, that's it. I'm having cheesecake. So we went all the way back past our house, and the thing is, for those who doesn't know, I basically live closest to like Walgreens, Come and Go, with a bank, McDonald's, the library, so I live close to like the busy street and shit. So we walked to Come and Go, got my cheesecake, went back home. So, but when I was walking home from come and go with, you know, the rest of my family. When I was walking out entirely, I've been seeing something in front of me, but the thing is, it wasn't, it looked like it was in front of me, but in reality, it was far away from me. Like, the shadow appeared and then reappeared at the far end of, like, the road or street. And I kept on seeing it, and this one, and by the time we went to come and go, and going back home, that's where it started to go a bit more crazy. And I think it starts to go crazy at night more than day, because it goes a bit crazy during the day, but not too much. But it goes way more crazy at night, which I've been, like, fucking sleeping a bit more. But it kept on, and this one stayed for the first time. A fucking hallucination stayed on, like, the sidewalk for the first time. It was right by the donut shop, too, which is right by Come and Go. Right, like, gas station, or whatever the fuck you call your gas station. So, when I saw it, I didn't know what to react, because for me, at this point, I got used to the hallucinations. I was like, you know what, I give up. I know. And when I saw that, it was weird for me to not see it, to run away from me, because whenever I look at it, it runs away. So, it was weird, so I started, out of nowhere, I started to speed walk, to the point, I was like, I felt like I was running, but the thing was, I knew that I was speed walking. And my mom was yelled at me, saying, why are you slow down? And I was like, what? And I realized I was a bit far away from them. And the moment I turned around, it just disappeared. And I didn't open up to her about that, because I knew she's gonna say, oh, you're crazy, or some shit. I knew about that. I should have also put that in the document, but, you know, that's whatever. So, that happened, and last night, which is, like, at 2 a.m., I usually take my dog out at, like, 2 a.m. just to, you know, he can take his business. The hallucination was a bit more strange whenever I'm at home. And I realized that I'm starting to feel unsafe where I'm living at. So every time when I go outside with my dog at, like, 2 a.m. or, like, 3 a.m. outside, you know, like, and take this business, I kind of keep on seeing more of the shadows appearing. And one time, it was, when I say it was close, it was like, you know how, like, it's like a few inches apart from, like, your, like, the side of your arm? It was basically like that. Which I'm not used to that. That was fucking weird. It never does shit like that. So I of course I kind of freaked out a little bit and got overwhelmed from that. So now, and I for those who are wondering how long I've been having these hallucinations, I would say it was like a year or two after living with my grandma and dad. So yeah. But now this is the biggest moment that everyone has been wanting. Probably, I'm probably not. Basically, I know you guys are gonna be like, "What the fuck? Why would we?" You know, just never mind. Just forget what the fuck I just said a few seconds ago. But before I really announce this, I will give up the fucking trigger warning for real this time. For real this time. I'm sorry about the last one. Holy shit. But this trigger warning is about mostly, for those who doesn't know, I self-harm, and about the sexual assault that I've had went through. So, for those who are confused, I'll give out a short summary of what happened and how the court started. 7th grade, court. Well, wait, no. It was like the end of like 6th grade. They were like, yeah, we found out that this had happened. Time to figure out shit. And I was like, okay, this is great. And I realized, even without not being in court, I can still feel the stress inside of me when it came to court. And imagine it didn't really help it either. Sorry, I think I'm starting to have hiccups now. So I thought, and it's probably my theory, because the end of the court, I felt alive for once. I felt like I was actually free for once. Holy shit, I sound like I just got crazy after that last part. Holy shit, my apologies, but did I win or did I lose the court case? I wonder. Well, and for those who already knows, you know, because I posted this on Twitter like a while ago. So you would have known the news a while ago. But I won. I won. You know, I won being, you know, won the court case for, yeah. And the thing is, and people don't realize it, because I will tell you guys this now, which I never wrote down in my script. Back in 8th grade, which was like my last time being in 8th grade, which in my middle school. For those who doesn't know, I got held back. We're not gonna ask how and what happened, but there was these two fucking idiots. I'm calling them, one of them Tweedledee and Tweedledum, because they're fucking dumb as fuck. Sorry, my apologies. And actually, I believe Tweedledee was the one that I called out back in 6th grade of where he lived, and everyone got freaked out over me and started to get creeped out of me. We don't talk about that. And I can't say this now if you're watching this. You literally live down the fucking street. No wonder I found your house. It's fucking easy. Not only that, I kind of found other people's houses, but we don't talk about that, you know? But they were joking about something serious, and I believe I also talked, and there was also a few people out back then, and I believe my friend made a tweet about that, because I ranted on Maine about the people on my school were making jokes about it, which fucking hurt me. And I started to feel overwhelmed during my science class, because they were in my science class. Tweedledee and Tweedledum was in my fucking science class. And they're being shitty as normal, you know, making my hot teacher pissed off. Sorry, I know. That's fucking weird. I'm sorry. But they were making my, like, science teachers pissed off, being normal, you know. But they started to joke about it, which made me start to fucking cry. And I believe I still have that fucking Snapchat post about that. I don't remember if I still have that or not, but I knew I posted something about that on Snapchat. Of course, I didn't say their names on, like, Snapchat, but it hurted me, because I was right there. I was the fucking, I know I wasn't the only fucking victim, but there's people out in the world who were victims who go through shit like that and worse, which pissed me off at them. And I really wanted to scream and yell at them, but the thing is, I knew better to not do that shit, and I did not want to turn out to be like what my grandma has done, be toxic and shit, and I felt like I will be toxic and shit, so I didn't yell at them, because I don't want to be that type of person. And I'm also the type of person who doesn't like their voice getting yelled at, you know? So, the fuck? Oh, this is about a depressing post about me. Fucking all my friends forgetting about me back in gym class. Not the whole point. But I wanted to have a mental breakdown because of that. So, if my friend who used to go to that science class with me, you understand now why I was crying during our STEM class. And there was also other reasons why I was crying in STEM class, other than just that and my overwhelmedness. But that's something I'd rather not share at the meantime. but that shit hurts. Don't joke about something serious to discuss, because this shit isn't funny. It's not funny to go through something horrible like that, or even worse. Because I know people go through worse than, you know, what I have experienced so far in life. And I don't know for those who doesn't know, but I recommend, and I'll put his channel in the description, which is Jack, and his video. But you will understand what happened to my hero through his video, which will be sent in the description yet again. He said something about being someone in that team got catfished, and I was the one. And I was like, and the thing was, oh shit, I'm shaking so much. That isn't a good sign. The thing was, okay, before I start explaining a bit of how I knew about that person I was in a relationship, how I found out he was catfishing me. The thing was, for those who doesn't know me, I have trust issues. And after I found out he fucking catfished me, I had a huge trust issue. So I'm still barely trusting anyone at this meantime still. But, oh shit. Don't mind that. Don't mind what I just said. Saying, oh shit, really silently, shit. Please. What? Yes, it was. Someone's in fucking trouble. But, what was I gonna say? Oh, okay. I have a struggle, which is something I need to start actually working on, which is other than confronting, it's mostly me telling people that I know I am in danger. I know when I'm in danger, and the thing is, I'm a pussy to say something. I'm literally a fucking pussy to say something. Like, I believe, and one of my friends online, and I told them about me being catfished, and I don't know if I told them about this, of me being a fucking pussy to tell them that, but I was a fucking pussy to tell someone that I was being catfished and other shit I've went through. I'm still a fucking pussy till this day on. I'm gonna be honest. I know I could fight some hoes, but like, I can be still a fucking pussy and a little bit of an emo softy, you know? But, so since I won, and I'm actually gonna share this since I didn't put this down. After going to court, we went to the mall. And this is something I'm embarrassed about, because it was during court when this happened. But I had my period during court. And I didn't realize this till I went to the mall's bathroom. And I feel so embarrassed that I did not realize I started my period during court. Oh my god, okay. I'm changing the subject fast. But I never told anyone, and except for like my friend. I was close to this friend back when I was living with my dad, and I told her about, you know, I went through sexual assault, and I never told the rest of my family, or especially my mom, about that. And somehow she was like, yeah, you said that to your friend that you were sexually assaulted out loud. And I was like, excuse me. And I knew she was kind of lying, because I knew that I never said about like being sexually assaulted out loud to her. So I'm guessing like a police or something. So I knew there was like an investigation was going on back at grandma's, because for a short context, when I said that I opened up to my therapist about the hotel, that was when my grandma was so done with my dad's shit to the point she was like, yeah, I'm kicking you shits out. Temporary. I believe she kicked us out for like 2 weeks and then just brought us back in because Dad and her started to get along again. But the police, I knew they were investigating our, like, home because of that. After that incident, they started to, like, getting a detective and investigate. I knew about that part. I don't know if they continued it or not until, like, you know, middle school, and then you understand. And I was also had to be interviewed back in elementary about that shit, of what happened on that day, of why my grandma was fucking pissed off and shit. But, well, my mom also almost gave up on, like, going back to our hometown to go to court, actually. And I almost thought I will never get the justice I need. But at least one day it actually happened. It actually happened. But more than 3 times, you know. It happened more than 3 times. They were like, yeah, we're canceling this court case. But until the day came, I believe my dad talked to his lawyer and told us, and we were with me and my mom and my brother, which is my Irish twin Mitchell, which you'll get his YouTube in the description. I'll be editing it for his videos pretty soon. I don't know, depends if we can get shit figured out, but we were in, like, in our own little, you know, office place, you know, interviewing what me and my brother, well, mostly me, had interviewed about on what he had done to me. And our lawyer had a call, and the call was about, and I believe it was my dad's lawyer. I'm unsure who it was, so I can't confirm it was my dad's lawyer or someone else. I don't know. But apparently my dad asked if, and this was like, it was a 2 choices for me and my brother, if we can put our dad in lifetime sex offender or 6 years in prison. Which, of course, my brother chose, you know, sex offender, because my brother really loves his dad. And when I mean he loves his dad, or, well, our dad, I mean he loved him into bits. So I had a hard time thinking of what I wanted to do with our dad, if I wanted to put him in jail or put him as a lifetime sex offender, because I know I didn't put this down. I don't think I put this down at all in the fucking script, but I was afraid what would my brother would feel if I put my father in jail for 6 years, because I grew up with my brother, and I'm really attached to my brother. I will be real with you. I'm really attached to my brother, so I'm a bit more clingy towards him. And I always get afraid. I even posted this on my, like, alt account on Twitter, that I'm afraid I'm losing him and him being out of my life soon. Which is, like, you know, we all grow up and go split your own ways. So I was afraid my brother would hate me forever if I chose jail. So I was afraid he'll never speak to me ever again because I decided to choose jail. So I was like, you know what, I'm choosing, you know, sex offenders, so I don't lose the amount of the relationship I had with my brother. So I am really, as you can tell by the tone of my voice, I am really attached to my brother. And I'm not attached to my brother because we're Irish twins. I know we're Irish twins. But I grew up with him, and I know we don't get along sometimes, but we understand the things that we've went through, and we understand each other quite well. He understands me, I understand him half the time. So I'm really attached to my brother, and I'm always open up to my brother half of the time. I don't spill his secrets. He doesn't spill my secrets. I love him into bits. He's my best. I would say he's like one of my best brothers I have. No offense to my other siblings. But but we grew up too close, so I'm really attached to my brother. So I decided to choose the sex offender, which after court and after that, it was only me and my mom who had to do this, of how it affected us, after what my dad had done, which is sexual assault. I wanted to write it on my own. And my mom's like, you know what, you're gonna let your therapist help you. And I was like, okay, apparently I quote unquote need help. Oh wait, why did I put quotation marks on need? No. I needed quote unquote help on my writing. I knew what I wanted to write to my dad, but it was hard for me to tell him that, because I'm afraid to open up to like my therapist or mom of saying, yeah, why can I write it on my own? And I knew from in her eyes that she knew that I want to write it what I want on my own, and I didn't want to tell my therapist about that. I didn't want to tell her that, so I kept my mouth shut, which I don't know if I ever told anyone, but I know my brother probably already knows this. I don't care if my dad sees my channel, finds out about my channel. I don't care if you're watching or not, actually. I don't care. So, if you're watching this, one, fuck you. But two, half of the things I wrote, I also didn't want to write half of the things. Half of them I didn't really want to say. But the things that I want to say, which I'll maybe one day when I'm ready to DM you or will text you without my mom knowing, because there's a reason why I don't want my mom to know, which I am uncomfortable opening up, but I'm not gonna explain that. But whenever I'm ready to talk to you, I'll let you know what I actually feel, other than saying, oh yeah, I have lowest self-esteem, I've been doing self-harm, blah blah blah. Because that's all I've seen ever since my therapist just wrote down, helped me, well, quote unquote helped me, wrote down. That's all I see. Oh, ever since you did this, I've done that, I have low self-esteem, I have depression, blah blah blah. The thing is, he wasn't the only one who gave me depression. The thing is, scrap that. Scrap what I was about to say. Scrap that. But what my mom said was, this will be another trigger, which is about my self-harm. Like I said, for those who doesn't know, I was the one who seeked for help, which is for therapy. Because I knew my, middle school counselor fucking doesn't care about my guts. I'm gonna be honest with you. Whenever I need a rant, he was like, oh, go to your fucking friends or some shit. But what my mom wrote kind of pissed me off, or made me pissy, was I had to run her, and this is when she wasn't mispronouncing my pronouns, for those who are wondering. And I know she hasn't been saying my real pronouns. And I even came out saying, yo, call me by he, the A, leaves. And so she continues using she, her on my pronouns, which I fucking discuss. There's only a few friends I'll allow them to say she, her for my pronouns. For their own reasons. They have their own reasons. I have my own reasons. Well, even though I want to be called he, they, It doesn't matter. But when she said, this is the part when pissed me off, was had to keep a quote unquote eye on her because she was doing self-harm. She lied. She never kept a fucking eye on me. So in the entire 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, I've been doing that long of self-harm. And the thing is, and this was back in therapy, they did not know, But I decided, I was like, you know what, I'm fucking done with life. I was done with my life at this time when I was in therapy. So I did, for those who doesn't know, well, friends who doesn't know, because I never told this a lot to my friends. And this is a trigger warning, by the way, for those who hasn't yet again had heard. I completely destroyed my thigh half, to be honest. And all it is covered with marks, same goes for my, like, entire arm, my, like, left arm is covered with, like, fucking marks of my self-harm. And I believe my scars on my hands are already faded, gone away. But I knew she didn't really care about my self-harm. I knew she didn't really care. Because when she first found out, she yelled at me for saying I have, quote-unquote, no reason to do that shit. Which, you... really. But, you know, she didn't care that I was a bit fucking in the mess. I was in a fucking mess during the times when I was doing self-harm. Going to be honest, I was a fucking mess. Anywho. That was fucking weird of a DM I was given, but no. She doesn't understand and there's things that I haven't told her. The thing is, she knew I was being yelled at. She knew I was being yelled at. She knew the entire house was being toxic and so much drama was happening back when I was living with my grandma. She knew. And every time, and this was before I decided to live with my mom, she kept on bugging, not begging, what the fuck, bugging us to live with her. When the thing is, me and my brother have our own rights, and this is off topic from the fucking script now. We're going off topic from the fucking script. Fuck the script. I fucking hate it. Because I'm already off topic, and this is probably now a fucking hour of a fucking video. But me and my brother can have our own choices of where we want to live. Wherever my brother wants to live, I'm probably just gonna fucking follow him like a fucking puppy dog because I am really attached to my brother. So, and this is like after my brother was like, hey, and which I'm probably not gonna say it just yet because I don't want to say this just yet. I did want to choose my mom, but I knew my brother loved my dad so much, so I already knew he was gonna choose, you know, our dad, you know. But how much my mom had been bugging me more about where I want to live, I chose her just to get away from the toxic house. Would be in toxic drama, where the fuck you want to call that old place as. But that scared the shit out of me, but that was my dog's squeaky toy. Okay. But yeah, that's why I said yes I did. Yes I indeed did. But she just bugs me and my brother about where we want to live. And after it's official, we started living with her. My brother and this is where we were like up at somewhere like probably like 12 a.m. somewhere at night when my mom and her husband was asleep. He opened up of why he chose mom, and it was because, like I said earlier, she kept on fucking bugging us of where we want to live. He told me he wanted to live with our father. And he still does. I know he still does want to live with his father. I know how much my brother misses our father. Even though he knows what our dad had done to me and my sister, I knew he still cared about my father. And that's okay. If he cared about our dad, I'll accept him because I also care about my dad. But the thing is, I am still having a hard time forgiving him for what he has done. But I also... my brother has his own choice, and I respect him with his own choice. I respect everyone with their own choice, even if I kind of disagree, but I still am gonna have no choice to agree what they whatever someone chooses. And I hope my brother gets a chance to go back and live with him like he always wanted. He wanted to stay with our dad. And I wish if my mom hasn't bugged us, he would have lived with our father. But he gave up and just lived with mom. And I believe and I don't remember this, and I don't know if it was like he told me about this or I was the one who overheard this conversation. I knew he confronted our mom, or I don't remember what it was, so bear with me, I don't remember if it was him or me who overheard this conversation. That I knew he said, I remember him saying something of him confronting our mom, you know, to live with dad. And I don't remember the rest of it. All I knew was she wasn't like, I feel like she didn't like it when my brother said that he wanted to live with him. I don't remember. I've been losing my memory ever since I was fucking born, to be honest. Like, I don't know, for those who doesn't know me, who did see my, like, fucking Twitter, but I posted, like, a fucking Just Dance when I was, like, a fucking child. But for parents who watch my channel, I would say no. Your child should also have their own decisions and choices in their life, other than just fucking controlling them. If you're divorced and your child is still in foster care and like living at the parents' house at the moment, like, I don't know, that your child's living with you or your fucking, you know, their fucking dad, let them make a decision where they want to live with if they're like they want to live their mom or dad, where the fucking guardian they want to live in, because they have their own choices where they want to live with if they were in foster care. I'm sorry that I'm ranting about this over an hour and 2 minutes. Holy shit, I should have not gone off the script so many times. But overall, I had fun with, you know, my aunt, because I don't spend time a lot with my aunts because we live a bit far away from them. But we also had another little birthday over with them. And I believe this was during one of our court cases got canceled. So we had like a little birthday. I had the entire cheesecake all to myself. Fuck you guys. No offense. But life is life. Life is horrible half the time. Sometimes your life is good. I'm just gonna fucking end this here because I know I'm gonna start ramble some random ass shit in a few minutes. I know this for a fact. I probably haven't slept. This is why this is probably like an hour-long fucking video. I'm sorry this is an hour-long video for everyone who is wasting their time. Look at this dumb-ass fucking shit I am posting. Have a good day. Night.